Also, I really like the authenticity of it, and for example, in the recording of blues music, Delta blues, like it's music from the 30s, 40s. So it's really old recording, and you just can hear the the guitar playing and the voice, and it's super super catchy and intense. But there is just two instruments, and also I really love the sound of it, like all the you can hear a lot of noises and
I love that
on the
too.
recording, and it's, I don't know, because they used to record maybe just 2 or 3 times, and today we can do it like 1,000 times until finding the right way of singing. But before they were just like 1 take, 2 take.
How can it be? How can you breathe? How can you eat? How can you speak? How can you see me when I am here? How can you hear me when I am singing? Yesterday I went home and I was all alone. Yesterday I went home and I was all alone. So won't you please open your door? So won't you please open your mind when I am here behind? How can it be? How can you breathe? How can you answer? How can you speak? How can you see me when I am here? How can you hear me when I am singing? Yesterday I went home and I was all alone.
because sometimes when I write song, I feel like I don't know if it's always like my own. I don't know how to say it. I don't know if it's always my own voice or my own way of thinking. Sometimes I feel like I don't know. I'm catching someone else's state of mind, or I don't know. Like there is something a bit magical, I think, in the process, and I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling like I'm connected to maybe other people or other or a situation in the world or something else. But of course, it comes through who I am, but. I don't know how to explain it.
That makes sense.
If it's
Yeah. I mean, I really like that idea that maybe ideas potentially come through you. They're not like it comes from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Somehow you have to like catch on to that idea and write it down quickly while it's there, and then it evolves.
Yeah.
And then what is the performing process like for you? Do you enjoy like playing live music and playing those songs in front of an audience? Is that a good part of making music too?
When I was learning guitar, I went on stage really early, like at I don't know, 16 or something like that. And so I wanted to perform in front of people, even if I wasn't sure about how I was playing the guitar. It was like I don't know, a chord, you know. And so my favorite part is songwriting and also performing and playing songs for people.
The staff will pass among you to recover the deck shelf and umbrella. Please welcome them nicely. Have a good evening.
I'm not here on earth to see my house falling. My eyes are meant for crying, they are meant for seeing. I am sitting on the ashes. My eyes are meant for crying, they are meant for seeing. I don't care about your walls and your weapons. Ah, please give me the birds and the bees. Oh, let me be, let me breathe in my country, in my land. I'm not here on earth to see my house falling. My eyes are meant for crying, they are meant for seeing. I am separated from my brothers and my sisters. My eyes are meant for crying, they are meant for seeing. I don't care about your money and your power. It's only a land, only a land, and we are human, human. It's only a land, only a land, and we are human, human. It's only a land, only a land, and we are human, human. It's only a land, only a land, and we are human, human. Let me be, let me breathe in my country, in my land. How let me be, let me breathe in my country, in my land.
I have different kind of process. Sometimes I can write songs really fast, like without thinking or without having a clear idea of what I'm writing, just by following the flow of the writing. And sometimes I want to write on a specific subject. Or sometimes I have a melody in mind and I try to find the right words on it. And so it depends. And sometimes I have no inspiration and I try to write even when I have nothing to say, or I try to find something. And sometimes it's interesting to try it.
Yeah. And are you frequently writing? Like, is it like an everyday kind of thing for you, or is it more rare?
It depends, but I would love to write every day, and it's my ideal thing would be to write every day, because it's a way of understanding myself and my emotions every day, and it's also a kind of meditation. So it's like I don't know, it's a relief when I'm writing.
Yeah, it like takes something out of you in a good way, rather than having all your thoughts and emotions piled up inside of you. I find when I just journal, it's really helpful for me. But then it's I feel like writing a song is typically different from just writing a stream of consciousness journal entry. Like, I sense that you probably have to be more intentional with your words. Is that? But you said it's different for you with every song.
Yeah.
It's always changing.
But I used to write without thinking and without going back on the lyrics. But this year I tried to do it differently, and I tried to go back on the lyrics and adjust some words. So I think that it's a bit evolving.
In the clouds, bird passing by, melody in my mind, happiness inside the chest, little house, quiet place. There is a fireplace. Life goes on. its guardian, by its guardian. In the room, half girl, half shadow. Is it me or is it her? Gently she is dancing on the edge, life and death, rotten fig, secret love, secret place under the mattress, and you keep on whispering, everything is protected by its guardian, by its guardian. And you keep on whispering, everything is protected by its guardian, by its guardian.
When I was a kid, I was spending all my summers in Morocco because my mother is Moroccan. So I have a lot of images from my childhood and like the red soil of Morocco and the ocean, and everything is super intense and super catchy. And so maybe that's why I want to live by the nature.
Yeah. Is it more like inspiring for you to be surrounded by nature than in a city?
I think that it's maybe more fulfilling, and it's giving me like some peace of mind and everything. But sometimes it's good to be in not in your best, in your favorite place for writing songs, because for example I love to try to write songs everywhere, even in the cities, even when it's too I don't know loud, because I don't know, it's a good exercise to try to write everywhere, even when you are sad, when you are, I don't know.
That's a good point. Yeah, I think a lot of good art a lot of times comes from places where there's more like conflict and more like bad stuff happening, or like a lot of good art comes from trauma, for example, like things happening. So when you're surrounded in a city, it's good, even though maybe you're not as comfortable there, or like feeling as like as open creatively. That is a good exercise to still try to be creative in that space.
And sometimes also I'm feeling like nature is too, I don't know, beautiful sometimes, and I can't. For example, sometimes when I'm spending time in really beautiful places in the nature, sometimes I feel like the song won't be enough to capture like the beauty of what I'm seeing.
That's true, because maybe you want to not just talk about what's beautiful, like you have to also reflect on the darker sides of things. And yeah, when you're in nature, I feel like most of the time it's just like, oh, everything is so wonderful and lovely, but maybe that's not like an accurate representation of reality, the whole world, of like showing that it's like the dark is there too, and that's oftentimes the more interesting part of art, I find. Like in movies, you need conflict and drama, I think, typically, to have a good story. Otherwise, it would just be like a nature documentary.
Yeah, I will just be happy and I won't write songs anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.